A San Diego father detained by ICE agents as he was picking up his child from school. The strong message from San Diego Unified today.
A North Park high school teacher accused of distributing child pornography makes his first court appearance.
Pollution and raw sewage and rising risks. We tour the Tijuana River Valley with experts sounding the alarm.
The new training center helping to expand the futures for veterans here in Barrio Logan.
In this Innovate Aid, University of San Diego students are using innovative booms to clean up our local waters.
CBS 8 News live at 6 starts right now.
The San Diego Unified School District is speaking out tonight after a father waiting to pick up his child was detained by ICE agents. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Carlo Chiquetta.
I'm Marcella Lee. It happened a block from Linda Vista Elementary yesterday, just 5 minutes before school let out. CBS 8's Kelly Hessedal reports from Linda Vista with how this has affected the school community.
Well, it's really shaken them. There were strong emotions from district officials to parents who worry that what happened yesterday is just the beginning. This is what it looked like Thursday afternoon, about a block from Linda Vista Elementary, as ICE agents detained a father who was there to pick up his child from school.
The Department of Homeland Security contacted our school's principal, Dr. Miriam Atlas, after the father was detained. She had the difficult responsibility of contacting the child's mother to inform her what happened. The mother was able to pick up the child from school.
San Diego Unified school leaders frustrated and upset. They say this has affected the entire school community.
There should not be ICE, Border Patrol, anyone else abducting families as they wait to pick up or drop off their kids, period.
These are children that are 3 to 11 years old. These are young children. You can have your immigration reform without traumatizing children.
The district says attendance at Linda Vista was down today. It says it's looking at increasing its virtual learning classes if fear of ICE causes more parents to keep their kids at home.
It's sad because they just wanted to come pick up their kids and now their parent was taken away, you know, so it's super sad.
Marabella Castillo knows the pain and difficulty of separation. She says her husband was deported about a decade ago. The couple has a young daughter.
When we come to school, she sees kids with their dad, you know, so it's hard. You know, it does take a toll on her. She wishes that her dad could be here with us.
School Board President Cody Pedersen, emotional, thinking about the children caught in the middle.
I've got a 9-year-old. Just, you put yourself in your shoes. I can see my little guy with his backpack on. I'm sorry. I see my little guy with his backpack on, sitting there waiting, and someone's dragged me out of my car, and I'm in legal limbo. Nobody knows where I am. They don't know why it's happened to me. In the end, these are kids.
And San Diego Unified says they initially were told that ICE wasn't going to target parents dropping off and picking up their kids from school. Again, the district says the principal wasn't even notified about what happened until after the father was in custody. Now, I reached out to DHS for comment on all of this. I'm still waiting to hear back. Kelly Hessedal, CBS 8.
Thanks, Kelly. Family members of a Catholic high school teacher charged with distributing child pornography attended his first appearance in federal court.
CBS 8's David Goffson reports the 27-year-old taught religion at St. Augustine High School in North Park before his arrest on Tuesday.
Do you have anything to say on behalf of your son? Anything to say at all? Trying to get his side of the story.
No comment outside court today from family members of Ryan Segura. The 27-year-old teacher made his initial appearance in federal court, where he is charged with sharing videos of young boys engaged in sex acts with another man in Denver. FBI agents arrested him Tuesday. The exact location of the arrest was not disclosed in court papers, but public records show he once lived at a family member's home in Fallbrook. Segura has since been placed on administrative leave from St. Augustine High School in North Park, where, according to his LinkedIn page, he taught religion for the past 4 years and was also a track and field coach. I caught up with his attorney, Nicholas DePinto, outside court.
Let's find out a little bit more about the case, then I can talk to you.
Segura appeared in person today in federal court downtown, where no cameras are allowed. A prosecutor told the judge she would oppose bail because Segura is a danger to the community. The judge set a bail hearing for this coming Tuesday. In a statement to CBS 8, St. Augustine High School said they are cooperating with the investigation and no students at the all-boys high school were involved.
He didn't enter a plea today, right?
He did. The judge enters a not guilty plea automatically.
Following his arrest, Segura allegedly admitted that he had exchanged child sexual abuse material with the Denver man and told agents he sometimes viewed the material, although he claimed he quit viewing the child pornography back in March of this year. So Segura will remain in custody for now until his detention hearing on August 19th, when the judge will decide if he's eligible for bail. At the federal courthouse, David Gottfredson, CBS 8.
Thanks, David. Weeks after San Diego police ramped up enforcement of oversized vehicles parked around Mission Bay, the problem appears to be shifting instead of shrinking. While fewer large vehicles now line Mission Bay Drive, where most of the citations have been issued, many vehicles have simply relocated to areas like the Ski Beach parking lot.
Tonight, we're working to get answers from city leaders about what's going on. The city's oversized vehicle ordinance bans parking on public streets between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. Police say they started increasing enforcement of that law in the first week of July. Since then, police have written more than 400 OVO citations. That's for oversized vehicle ordinance citations. And they've connected nearly 100 people with services. 25 people have been placed in alternative housing. Police tell us they are prioritizing outreach to services before issuing citations and are asking for the public's patience.
When you're dealing with issues related to homelessness, the path to success is kind of long.
Thanks for letting me
We talked with some people today who are living in their vehicles. They tell us they prefer areas like Ski Beach over the city's designated safe parking lots, citing better amenities and accessibility. Remember, if there's an issue, something you'd like us to look into, email us at workingforyou@cbs8.com. An important alert for drivers heading south this weekend on Interstate 5 toward the border. This Sunday, Caltrans is closing the Camino de la Plaza exit ramp for construction. That's the last U.S. exit. So if you are headed south and you don't want to end up in Mexico, you will have to get off earlier at the Via de San Isidro Boulevard exit. The closure starts on Sunday at 9 p.m. and lasts through Monday morning at 6.
San Diego County's unemployment rate is increasing. New state data released today shows last month's rate jumped to 5.2%. That's up from 4.9% in June. Last month's rate was lower than California's rate of 6.1%, but higher than the national rate of 4.6%. Private education and health services saw the biggest employment gains, while the government industry sector saw the biggest decline. After 2 days of seeing active service members come home to San Diego, Barrio Logan is celebrating veterans.
A new veterans facility is opening. As CBS 8's Chris Groh tells us, today's ribbon cutting included a lot of pride, plenty of excitement, and even a graduation.
There's so much that's going on today, but the one thing that is consistent with all of the events is that there is hope for the future. Hope for the future for the nonprofits that are celebrating the expansion of their programs, but then also hope for the future for those graduates who have gone through that training, who now will have that opportunity to have a career in machinery and other industries because of the certifications and the training that they received. And what's happening right now at this very moment at this spot is the expansion of that program, this expansion of this capability. Workshops for Warriors and Vet Power, two of those nonprofits, celebrating the grand opening of their new 25,000 square foot Veterans Advanced Manufacturing Training and Accelerated Apprenticeship Center. It's right here in Barrio Logan. What this is going to allow them to do is to go from 240 trainees a year to try to get them into manufacturing careers, to now add 360 more graduates annually a year. So this is expanding the work that they do, taking those who serve in either the Navy, the Marine Corps, the Air Force, any of our military branches, but then also anyone who might live in this area who wants that shot at a better future. It's going to allow them to achieve that. We spoke with founder and CEO of Workshop for Warriors, Hernan, Luis E. Prado. Here's a snippet of our conversation.
And as a Navy corpsman, I'm proud to call it the Marine Corps of Manufacturing. We train more Navy certified welders and nuclear certified welders than any other school in the nation. And with San Diegan support, we'll be able to expand this throughout the nation.
Now, since 2008, Workshop for Warriors has helped graduate more than 1,400 veterans into high-paying manufacturing-type jobs, machinery-type jobs. And after today's graduating class, that'll jump up to more than 1,500. Now, this side, as I told you, going to help add 300 more graduates about a year. There's another site also in Barrio Logan that they are saying will add 600 on average per year graduates to that total. Really trying to help these veterans that protect our country and our freedoms try to find a new job after they get done with their service. Back to you.
Thanks, Chris. Helping people find a path to a better future is one of the keys to battling homelessness. And an event today at the Family Health Centers in Barrio Logan focused on how healthcare can be an entry point.
Yeah, the spirit of the Barrio Luncheon is held a few times a year. Today's panel theme was Beyond the Sidewalk, Health, Housing, and Hope. I had the honor of moderating a panel discussing barriers to care and accepting services. We heard about street medicine, alternative paths to services, and from someone who used to live on the streets about how he turned things around. The event helps raise money for the Family Health Centers, providing affordable care to almost 250,000 San Diegans a year, including many in underserved communities. We'll have more on today's event later tonight on CBS 8. The green idea San Diego students are hoping could become a national blueprint.
Those details are still ahead. Plus, the impact climate change could have both on our and off our planet.
And we get a closer look at the pollution and raw sewage impacting the Tijuana River Valley as experts continue to sound the alarm.
The weekend is right around the corner. We also have low seasonal temperatures that take us into the start of it. Temperatures will remain in that range on Sunday, but here's the thing. Sunday being a couple degrees warmer is actually going to start that gradual warm up into next week. Your complete forecast, it's ahead.